Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Zil, and this is Ultra Quick Tips. Today we're going to talk about crosshair placement. For those of you who've played Counter-Strike before, you probably know what it is, but for those who haven't or don't know what it is, we'll talk about it now. I'm going to split this video in two parts. The first one is going to be about the general positioning of your crosshair, and the second one is going to be about the corners, which is a bit more advanced but very accessible to everyone. So what do I mean by general placement of the crosshair? I'm going to mute the game for the plane. What do I mean by general placement? I mean not that you should aim for the head, that's obvious, but where we should put your crosshair whenever you're not doing anything specific. For example, right now let's say I'm looting. How should I place my crosshair? Well, it's easy. It's wherever an enemy might be, and if possible, on his head. So for example, I'm walking around here, could be an enemy anywhere. Well, I'm just going to keep my crosshair at head level at all times. That's definite. And if I'm walking towards that door, I'm not going to put my crosshair here. I'm not going to put it here, not here, not here. Lots of people will do this. They walk, if you look at many streams and many people playing, they will aim about, 30 degrees down, which is, there is no reason to do that. I think they don't like having the model weapon cluttering the screen, but you're just going to have to deal with it. You just walk like this. If an enemy is behind that door, he's going to peek, his head's going to be here. So you walk at this level. It could be at the window, it could be at the window, it could be at the window. You have to choose. So, you're walking towards here, so you just choose the door and you don't go in between because, it takes time to turn, so you might as well take your chances and hope he's here. Then once you get here, put your crosshair here, or, above this counter here. Not here, not there, not there, not there. I know you're going to be looting, so instinctively you go down like this because you're looking around, but ideally you want to stay at head level. I walk towards this, I put my crosshair here. Could be here, could be here, could be here. Well, I want to stay like this. Don't need to stay like this. It's more comfortable to stay like this, and it makes more sense to stay comfortable. But if you want to be optimal and, have as much time as you can, you just do it like that. Put the sound back. Why do you want to do that? Well, in every engagement you're going to make in PUBG or many games, from all the factors involved, which are, skill, current equipment, your health, what weapons you're using, from all those factors, the most important one is the speed. And if you don't have to move your crosshair as much as the other guy, that's one variable in your favor, because he might have to move. Ideally, he has to move, and you don't. So right now, let's say someone's going to be on that corner. I leave my crosshair here. I know someone could be here, but the most likely is here. If someone's here, I don't see him. He's gonna have the advantage on me. It doesn't matter. This is what's important. So I keep my crosshair at head level when I turn around. And this is, by the way, this is pretty much the second video. It's the corners. So that's it. Now, how do I know what is head level? Well, a couple of factors. Oh, I'm going to take this. The most obvious one is common sense. So if someone is at this window, head level is not going to be here. Not here, not here. It's going to be in that rectangle here. So let's say nothing else exists and just this window. I'm going to move like this with my crosshair around here. Now if I'm outside, I guess about this line here works well. So I'm going to, well, it's actually a bit high. Yeah, it's definitely a bit high. But that's fine, I'm not like this, I'm not like this. So you keep your crosshair about, on the horizon. Now if you don't know where the head is because you don't have such a good, vision, let's say, I don't know, that rock. Well, that's going to come with game time and experience. You're going to have to learn that, okay, the head is going to peak at about this level here, just above. You're going to see the tip top of the helmet, or maybe here on the side. Obviously, if he's ducking, or if he's leaning, or if he's crouched, it's going to be different heights. But if I had to push this rock, and, I'm taking this out of context, I know the rest of the world matters, but let's take this theoretical example. I would push like this, or like this. People tend to push right, to peek right, so I would be like this. Not like this, not like this, not like this. Or at worst, if I'm not ADSing, I would be like this. And that's what you should do most of the time when you're, taking corners and everything. Just keep your crosshair at head level, even if instinctively you're going to do this. Everyone does that. It's natural because it's most comfortable, but it's a bad habit. But most of the time, it's really just common sense. The windows, it's going to be, about this area here. If it's the door there, well, it's not going to be here. It's probably going to be, 2/3 of the door about, about here. It's going to be the head. So you try to walk like this. And if he's there, you just have to ADS and start shooting. If you're like this, you have to flick. You actually have to, you know, flick properly and then start shooting. And that's the, you know, 1 extra second that you had that you don't have anymore. Alright, that's it. I hope you liked the video. Please, please, please tell me in the comments if what you liked and what you didn't like. I know English is not my first language, but I'm doing my best. If you don't want to write a comment, that's fine. Just, you know, maybe leave a like or a dislike. It really helps a lot. It's less, you know, it's less friendly, but it works just the same. And I love you just the same. And if you want to see more of this, you know, maybe consider subscribing. It does help a lot, and it's really nice to have, you know, people participating in the videos. Part 2 is coming right now. Just stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.